Have you ever wondered if the yield percentages that you're seeing in the seasons and the precision farming menu are accurate compared to base game? Stick around. We're going to find out. Welcome back, everybody. Driver53 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at yield percentages, and not just with precision farming or just with seasons. We're going to look at base game, seasons, and precision farming, and we might even throw precision farming with seasons in here. Just kind of depends on what we see, but we're definitely going to test the first three at least. And what I mean that we're going to test is if you look in the menu in precision farming and seasons, you can see that for this field right here, we're going to get a bonus, okay? And if you do everything right, in seasons you could get up to 120%. With our precision farming, you could get 125% on loam or whatever the crop is. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look. We're going to harvest this, and then we're going to come back and see in the other ones if it's comparable to this value. So what I have here is a regular crop of wheat that the ground has been plowed, and we're setting on 100% fertilization. And also, we don't have any weeds in here at all. We turned weeds completely off. So that should give us exactly 100%. So we've got a big harvester over here. What we're going to do is come through and harvest all this, and we're going to record exactly how much we have. Then we're going to do the exact same thing with seasons. And with seasons, well, when I get into seasons, I'll tell you exactly what we're going to do with seasons, how I set it up, and then precision farming, the same thing. So let's go ahead and jump in here and get started. So I've got a fast header on here, and we're going to go ahead, lower this thing down, and we're going to turn it on. There we go. All right, so I'm not worried about straw, and actually, let's go ahead and just turn that off. That way, it's not going to mess with us. All right. Here we go. So we're going to get every little bit of this straw completely off, or every bit of this wheat off the ground. Every little bitty piece. Wow, we're already at 9%. Wow, I might have to actually unload here. That'd be really good. All right, well, let me go ahead and do this, and I will show you guys at the end what our total is. Alright, so as you guys can see, we almost filled this thing all the way up. We are sitting at 14,000, let me get it where I can see it, 14,323 liters. So almost a entire full hopper. Now, like I said, this was for base game. We did everything right. We plowed everything before. We got 2 stages of fertilizer put on it. We did not have weeds. Yeah, so 14,323 for base game. All right, let's go check out seasons. All right, we are back here with seasons now. Took me a little bit to get this one set up, but I think we did a really, really good job. So first thing you notice is we've got a different harvester, and the reason is because I ran some numbers, and based on what we got for the base game, which was 14,323, and based, with the amount that the menu was showing me here, I need a bigger harvester because it's got to hold more. I didn't want to have to get a truck and get it over here, but we're gonna see if we can fit it all into here. This is a really, really nice harvester. So I know it's got a case header on here. I don't like header trailers, so we just grabbed one with wheels, and it needs to be a fast header because I want to get this done quickly so we can get on to the next one too. But let me go ahead and show you the field. We've got wheat, and it's the exact same field, exact same everything. So it is a 100% matchup. As you can see down in the bottom right-hand corner, we are growing wheat again. It's 100% fertilized. There's 0 weeds in it. And if you look at previous and before previous, both were fallow. So if I come over here, this is the crop rotation planner that I used to figure out the highest yield that I could get. So we had fallow and then wheat, and that should give me 120% if I understand seasons correctly. So that's that. And if you look here, you can see that we are indeed 100% fertilized. And I'll also come down here and show you that it does not need plowing at all. And it doesn't need lime. All of that already taken care of. There's no weeds in it anywhere. So this is the absolute best this field could ever be. So it's time to hop in the harvester here. And we're going to knock it out. So once again, I do have the fast header on here. So we're going to go ahead and get it turned on. And here we go. Ooh, and it's not working. Do I have crop destruction on? Oh, I do. Well, y'all, I messed up. With my inexperience with seasons, I didn't check to make sure that it was actually ready to harvest. And that's what caused the crop destruction, because I wasn't able to actually get it off the field yet. But we got this header on here now, and we're should be good to go. It says ready to harvest, so let's make sure. We're just barely going to get started here. There we go. Perfect. All right, now this is a slow header. It's only 6 miles an hour, so it's going to take me a little bit. And I love watching this Claas. These harvesters are awesome. The way that it's not the swath, but all the straw and everything comes out the back. I absolutely love it. Watching this thing just spray like a garden hose in the summertime. It's awesome. So I'm gonna keep doing this, and I will let you guys know how much we have when we are done. Now we are gonna have just a little bit less, but I don't think it's gonna be huge because it wasn't a whole big area. I mean, if anything, it's like, I don't know, very, very, very minuscule. Like tenths of percent is what it'll be. So we'll be back. All right, so we got it done. It took a little bit and had almost another catastrophe while we were doing it, but we got it done. You guys can't see it, but it's pretty full up there. It really is. So I crunched the numbers, and our base game was 14,323. That's how much we got off this field. And if you multiply that by 120%, it comes out to 17,187. So let's remember that number, 17,187. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to hop in the nice Claas here. Boom. 17,143. Okay, so 17,143. And we all know my little fiasco over there in the corner with not being ready to harvest yet killed a little bit of crop. So we're 44 liters off. I think that's spot on. So it appears, and we've proven it, that seasons, the menu that you're showing up in the top, or the crop rotation menu, the planner. Geez, I can't words tonight, y'all. The crop rotation planner is working perfect. 120% is what we're supposed to get. That's what we got. So now, what I want to do is test out precision farming. We're going to test this exact same plot. I can't remember what this soil type is, so it might be a little bit tricky to figure it out. We might have to do some math, and I think I'm okay doing that. But let's get over there and let's take a look at it once we get some soil samples going, and we'll figure out what we have to work with. All right, so I'll see you guys there. Here we are with the precision farming. We got a nice big John Deere harvester over there. So what we've got is a field with partial loam, and the other part, if I can get over here, where'd it go? Here we go, silty clay. So we do have two different fertilization amounts. One's 160, the other one's 200 kilograms per hectare. All the pH is set where it needs to be, so there's no issues there. But let's go ahead and take a look at the maps real quick. So like I said, these are our soil types here, right here. These are the pH values. You can see they're right where they need to be. And these are the nitrogen levels. So they're right there where they need to be. Now, if we come back over here and go to this, you can see that we do not have a need to plow, and there are no weeds in it. So that means we are at the most perfect field that we could have on this property right now. Now, the really interesting thing, let me kind of talk about yields. Base game is 14,323. And if we come back and we look at the map here, and I do this and then this to select it and get my field info up in the top left, you can see that the expected yield potential is 103%. So that's not great. But if you also look, the loam and the silty clay only add up to 98%. So I went ahead and added the other 2% equally because I don't see anything on loamy sand or sandy loam. So with that being said, the totals that we should be looking for are somewhere between 14,650 and 15,000. If we're in that range, that's right where we should be at. So let's hop in the harvester here. We're going to go ahead and lower it down, turn it on. This one is a fast harvester, so we should be able to knock this out pretty easy, but I'm not going to bring you on the whole trip. All right. We might get straw on this one. Yep, I forgot to disable it, but I think we'll be all right. Not going to be an issue. Unless it does some of that. I think we'll be all right. Oh, goodness. There we go. All right. Well, I'm going to keep doing this, and I will see you guys on the backside with the results. We got the harvest done. All good. No catastrophes or anything like that this time. And if you remember, our target was somewhere between like 14,688 and 14,996. So that was going to give us roughly about 103-ish%, give or take a percent. So let's go ahead and jump in here and see how close we are to that number. So 15,565. So almost 1,000 liters over kind of what we anticipated. You know, a good 600 to 900 is about where we came out ahead. So it's nothing like seasons, but if you could run precision farming, you're going to get just that little bit more. And we were on a, I think, a half junk field. I mean, if you look at the menu here, I mean, you can see the soil type. There was a lot of silty clay. If this would have been all loam, that would have been absolutely killer. But you know, this is what we came out with: 125 on a portion of it and 90 on the rest of it. So I still feel like precision farming is the way to go if you're wanting to save money or make a little bit more money. Just be smart about the fields that you get, right? Seasons is going to take you so long, so many hours of play to be able to get to that harvest, that I don't see it as being not the best, but a really easy way to be able to build your farm up quickly. I just don't see it as that. I don't think I'm going to do the two together because I think we're going to see the same results as what we have right here. If anybody would like to maybe see it, throw it in the comments down below, and we'll look at it for sure. I know this field; it's easy. Seasons, it's 3-day season, so it's going to take me like 5 days it took to get there. So it was a little bit, but not too bad. But yeah, I think we're going to go and end this video today. Well, with a summary first, you know, use precision farming. I recommend it. You're going to save, like I said, you're going to get a little bit better yields as long as you're smart about your fields. There's not a lot of extra work. I mean, I didn't have to fertilize hardly anything. One time, put the seeds in the ground and fertilize after. You can put manure down first, but I don't always know what I'm going to put in that field, and I may do soybeans or something like that, right? So I recommend it. The precision farming for sure. And it's not just because I've been covering it so much. I mean, really, you're going to make a little bit more money every single game day, you know, that you've been playing before. So, I mean, we made 1,200 liters more here. I mean, that sound like a bunch, but you do that, you know, on a big field, This field is only, let's take a look at it. How big is the field itself, actually? Not even a hectare. I mean, you imagine. So on 0.79 a hectare, right? We made about 1,200 liters more. Can you imagine what that would be up here on this field? On 15.53? I mean, this down here is only 0.79. I mean, you're looking at 20, 30 times as big. I mean, could you stand to have that much more product coming into your pocket? I know I sure could. All right, so that's going to wrap it up for today. If you enjoyed the video or learned something today, go ahead and hit the like button if you would. If you want to be kept up to date on any of my videos that I'm putting out right now, precision farming, let's plays, map tours, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell while you're there. Have a great day, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver 53, signing off.